I'm Shigeo Ijyuin. I'm a torture sommelier. I help people get true justice. One day I was meeting with a new client. So, tell me what happened.
Thanks for seeing me.
It was a young man. But then he told me something unexpected.
My fiancée. I loved her. But I strangled her to death with my own hands.
I was not expecting that.
That guy, he drugged us and then he made me kill her with my own hands.
Then he started crying. But then I noticed something. His tears. It's only coming out from his left eye. Tell me more. His name was Miyauchi. He had this fiancée.
Right, where do you want to go today?
Anywhere is fine as long as it's with you. I know. Why don't we go to a nice sushi restaurant?
Ah, okay.
She was always there for him. He thought he'd spend the rest of his life with her.
You'll always be by my side, right, right?
Of course, as long as you get me a nice ring. It doesn't have to be too expensive, though.
Wait, is that a yes?
They had a bright future ahead of them. But then...
Get a Romeo too!
I wish I had a girl like that!
Who the hell are you guys?
These delinquents showed up. They wanted trouble. My client tried his best to protect her. Die! What now?
Stop!
But he wasn't much of a fighter, and he was also outnumbered. Then they took them away.
Ah!
A few hours later...
Where are we?
I'm scared.
Let me go! They were brought to some shed up in the mountains. Then the monitor in the room turned on.
Hello, guys. It's time to play a game. The rules are simple. Kill the others to survive. The last one standing, I'll spare your life.
Some maniac started talking a bunch of gibberish. They refused to participate at first, but...
Screw that!
Yeah, let us out!
You guys have no choice. Good luck.
Then the monitor turned off. They were both very confused.
What's going on?
Don't worry, Rai. I'm sure we'll be okay. Nobody's gonna kill anyone. I'll protect you no matter what, okay?
He was willing to do anything to protect her. But then... smoke started coming into the room.
What the? Don't breathe it in!
It was white and it smelled a bit sweet. Then, as the fumes filled up the room, the ropes came off. The participants were now drugged. Then, a few hours later, all hell broke loose. They all lost it and they started attacking each other. There were 6 of them in total. Die! Think fast! It was a mess. A few hours later, my client was the last one standing. He strangled his last victim with his own hands. But then, when the drugs wore off...
What the? No!
He finally realized what he was doing, but it was too late. Then he screamed.
No! No, this can't be!
He didn't know what to do. He was starting to feel sick. Then the door opened.
Congratulations! You win!
It was the guy from the monitor. My client charged towards him.
How dare you! Come here!
Idiot.
He wanted to tear him apart. But his guards got to him first. Stay down! Should we kill him? His goons beat him into a pulp.
I said the last one standing will live, but, I lied. You'll die now. Dog! Have fun in hell!
Then they pushed him off a cliff. Miraculously, he survived. What the? Then this fisherman found him and rescued him. But then when he was in the hospital, a cop came to see him. We found illegal substances in your urine. Just tell us what happened!
I have no idea what you're talking about!
But then he started remembering something. Those fumes. Maybe that's what they found in his urine.
We were kidnapped and forced to kill each other, and they drugged us!
Oh, give me a break. I don't have time for your crazy stories. He tried explaining things to the cop, but he didn't listen. Then, after he left the hospital...
Why?
He was found guilty of using an illegal substance. He was put on probation for 2 years. Where is our daughter?
It was you, wasn't it?
No, we got kidnapped and...
Shut up! His fiance's parents thought he was the one behind their daughter's disappearance. But then, a few days later...
I want to make this country great again, and...
What the? That's him? This can't be.
The guy behind all this... He was a famous politician. So now he knew where he was, but there wasn't much he could do. Utori, a famous politician? He's kidnapping people and forcing them to kill each other? Sir, he's got priors for drugs. Maybe he's high or something.
I'm telling you the truth!
Nobody believed him. He didn't know where to turn.
Damn it! Ugh.
After that, he started drinking heavily. Then he ran into this hostess at a bar.
What are you looking at? You probably think I'm some kind of junkie too!
That's not it at all. I know that look. Tell me what happened.
So he told her everything. Then the hostess said to him,
I knew it.
Huh?
You want revenge. I know someone who might be able to help.
Then he came to me. Then he put up his hair.
My right eye, my fiancé poked it out.
Oh.
I can't even cry from my right eye now.
His right eye was gone. Then the look on his face changed.
He drugged us, that he forced us to kill each other. I need him gone. Please help me kill him. Please, sir!
He wanted blood. He wanted justice. My mind was already made up. Don't worry. I'll take your case.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Time for me to get to work. This guy was twisted in the head. I'm gonna get you, Otori. I'm gonna make you suffer. By the time I'm done with him, he's gonna be begging me to kill him. After that, I reach out to my informant, Godai.
So, his time has come, huh? It's about time.
You know where I can find him?
Of course. He's been doing this for years, so...
According to the informant, Otori's son was in on it too. He was in charge of finding participants. Then he handed me this memo.
Friday night, go to this address and pretend to be homeless. He'll come to you.
Thank you. All right then. Let's do this. A week later, Rukawa and I were at the address dressed like the homeless.
Sir, can I ask you something?
Sure.
You know Otori?
So he noticed. Rukawa already knew about my past. What happened to my family? He had a part in it.
Oh, I see. I had no idea.
So I decided to tell him what happened. When I was 18, my family was slaughtered. No! Mom! Dad! No! When I got back home, it was a nightmare. The Otoris and the Ijyuins, they were rivals for many years. The Ijuins! We're losing our customers to them!
Damn it!
Otori, he wanted my family gone. Then one day, him and the others came up with a plan. We had a lot of enemies out there, and Mr. Doma says he needs more funding. Otori funded the hit against my family. When they found out I survived, they sent multiple guys to finish me off. Shigeo Ijuin? Thought you could hide from us? They didn't want any loose ends. Back then, I wasn't much of a fighter, so... So, you work for Otori? Yes, I'll tell you anything, so... They came close to killing me many times. Otori sent his guys my way many times. He thinks he can take me out with guys like them. He doesn't think much of me, does he? After a few years, he finally gave up.
So they came after you for years. Why didn't you retaliate?
I defend myself if I have to, but I only go after others for my clients. I do my best to keep personal feelings aside. Then they showed up. They look good. Load them up!
Don't fight back now!
It was Otori's son and his friend. We didn't fight back on purpose.
Stop.
You're so weak! Come on! Please stop. It was all part of our plan. And so they brought us back to the shed. Where are we?
Let us out!
There were 3 other people here.
The fumes! It makes you hallucinate, right?
Yeah, the Thai Mafia used similar methods to execute people. They made the victims hallucinate using illegal drugs, and they made them kill each other. Then the fumes started coming in. How are your oxygen levels?
Good, I'm all set.
Alright, we'll save these people later. Now we wait. The fumes started filling the room.
Don't worry, we'll save you.
The others started coughing. Then, a few minutes later... Alright. They can't see us anymore. I use yoga techniques to break free from the ropes. Rukawa, once I get out of here, ventilate the room.
Got it.
We had to save the others as well. I picked the lock and opened the door. They must be in there. So I kicked down the door. Hey, assholes! Fun time is over. They seem really surprised to see me.
What the hell is he doing here?
How did you break out? Shut up! You two don't deserve to live. They started to panic. Then...
Show them!
Too slow. Ugh! Ow! I didn't have time for this. They tried to make a run for it, but it was no use. Nobody ever gets away from me. Nobody!
Wait, are you Ijuin's son? Ah!
Ugh! Stop talking. You should have seen the look on his face when he realized who I was. I went back to the shed and tied them to the post. Let us go!
You know who I am?
Stop talking. You two make me sick. Then I asked them the usual question. You killed innocent people by forcing them to kill one another.
So what?
You think it's okay to do this? You feel any remorse? I knew it was a waste of time, but I always ask my victims the same question before proceeding. Then they said to me, "Who cares? We can do whatever we want, right, Dad?"
That's right. I work hard day and night for the people. I could do whatever I want.
Okay, I've heard enough. Okay, you can stop talking now.
Ah!
Ugh! You two sicken me. I'm gonna make you suffer. Then... Okay then. Ready? Here we go. I brought a bunch of flowers with me and I set them on fire. The fumes started filling the room. Enjoy! Then they started screaming. Here we go.
The others, they're safe.
This is gonna hurt.
God!
The fumes, it made their organs rot from the inside out. The plant I set on fire, it was called the Gaussimium elegans. It was the most poisonous plant on the planet. It was a deadly plant, and there was enough in there to kill thousands of people. Please forgive us!
Yeah, I'm sorry. Please forgive us.
They started begging me for mercy. Rukawa, open a window. I'm going in.
Okay, just give me a minute.
A few minutes later, I went inside. You pathetic piece of shit. You begging for mercy now? There was nothing they could say to change my mind at this point. When your victims asked you to spare them, what did you do, huh? Just like most politicians, I want to make this world a better place. And everyone will be much better off without the two of you, so... Then I set fire to flowers right in front of their face. Then I shoved them into their mouths. Breathe it in! Burn in hell!
Sir, you should get out of here. The fumes...
I started doing this to get rid of guys like you. Come on, squirm for me. Don't die on me just yet. A few minutes later, they started bleeding out of their eyes. Then they stopped moving. And so the job was done. We set the shed on fire to get rid of all the evidence. That should do it.
Yeah, come on, let's get you to a hospital.
Those two won't be hurting anyone anymore. After I got back to the office, I let my client know that the job was done. I can only imagine what he's going through, but hopefully this will help him move on. It may take some time, but I'm sure he'll come around.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out our other videos. And please subscribe to the channel.